Hey, Justin, the book is out, and you've had a few events where people know about it, and I want to hear some of the questions you're hearing live from people on it.
So, two of the questions I've had over a convocation and starting back up the semester lately, it really focuses on how do we catch students using AI, which I want to touch back on that in a minute. And how do we ensure that students are actually learning from our assignments? Two good things right there, funny enough, is located in our four pillars on how you can use AI in the classroom. And the first one I want to address is stress testing your assignments. It's a hectic time of year. Fall is starting up. New students are coming in. We already have to check and make sure our courses are ready. Oh, you're migrating to a new LMS, and so there's the stress of that. What kind of regulations are updated now? So there's a bunch of different things. There's a lot of boiling pots on the stove right now. So how can AI help with that? Now, one option is to just put your head in the sand and try to go about it as you always have, and maybe next year you'll hop on the AI train. Or you could do something as simple as taking your syllabi, your course outlines, putting them through an AI and have it do a stress test for you. Ask it something as simple as review and find ways that students will use AI to complete these assignments and ways that we can engage students and ensure that the cognitive load stays on them. I did a demo at a convocation recently where we did this and we asked AI, take something like the anatomy and physiology in a bio class and find a way that the student's not just going to give, how do you brush your teeth or how do you run? What do you activate in your body when you do those things? And just have ChatGPT spit it back out. The first thing that it mentioned was a video. Have a student get a toothbrush, brush their teeth on video, and then explain what muscles did you use. Well, you have your jaw muscles. Now, I'm not a doctor and that medical doctor, so I don't know what they're called, but you have to use your chest, your shoulders, your arms. There's a lot of that goes into it. And so the student can't really fake that. Now, somebody said, well, what if the student is reading from an AI generated script? Well, the good thing about that is they're still hearing themselves. And if you've studied neurology or neuroscience, then you would know that just by speaking something out, you actually learn from that. And so they have to read it. They have to rehearse it, at least to an extent, and then they have to say it. So they're still learning, even if they're using an AI generated script. The other question I got is, okay, so how do we keep students from using AI? Of course, that's not going to happen. That cat is out of the bag, the toothpaste is out of the tube, however you want to say it. We're not going to put it back in. And so now we have to really talk about how do we teach students to use it ethically? And they say, okay, I understand that, but what about quizzes? What's the best AI catcher out there for quizzes? What's the best proctoring? What's the best for writing? There are some out there. They're incredibly expensive and they would love to take your money. And some of them are really good. For example, I will promote Grammarly's authorship. I think it's a fantastic tool. I've talked to the team at Grammarly a lot. It's one of the best tools out there. It is still a little bit pricey for an organization, though. And so, what I always respond is, you're the best at that. You're the best at preparing students. What you have to do is you have to show students why they need to be ethical with AI, how it's going to impact them in the workplace. You have to help guide them on why it's important for them to learn the material. What happens if you work for a company that banned AI or severely restricts it and you're not able to use it in the field? Think paramedic, doctor, nurse, engineer to an extent, things like that. You're the front line. Before you ever put a tool in front of them, you have to be the one that has to engage your student by building rapport. And this is what I told that instructor, by building rapport and creating a relationship with that student, you build trust. And so when they hear you talk about how to use it ethically and you show them how to do it and why it's important in your own job, I can guarantee you, because I've done it, that student will look at it a different way. At least most of your students will do that. And that's going to be more impactful than any type of tool or proctoring software out there.
Such a critical point, and we just want you to come up with the next topic or question from the book. So as you go through it, ask us, we'll make another video. This is the opportunity to truly transform education. And when we do this, we're going to build more trust because, Justin, we know there's some students that are reluctant to use AI. There's some students that are eager to use AI, and there's some students that don't have as much opportunities to even have access to it. We have to keep all of that in mind. So let's hear from you. Check it out. Available on Amazon. The link will be below. Get your copy. Send us questions. We'll make some more videos. This is Martin Brossman.
And Dr. Justin Rose.
We also offer training related to the book.